Whoa, okay, I guess we're live. That was, oh, this is why. Okay, we gotta do that. All right. All right, so I think that, we're live. All right, that was weird. That was an interesting mix, but good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. It is now April 25th, 5:30, 8:30. All right, so the market, all hands up on the market. Let's see what's going down. Pretty much as you can see on the screen. Let me just make this bigger. As we're noticing, the Dow futures are down about 212 points. S&P down about 31 points. Not too bad. NASDAQ down about 100. Oil down, and the Treasury note for the 10-year is down. This week, we have a couple things we should be watching. Let me just show you here. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you can. I don't really, not called plays or anything like that type of thing. It's just, hey, just things that you should be aware of. As far as earnings, let me go back. No, I'll do that. Let's go back here. As far as earnings, economic releases, the biggest one we have to learn is consumer spending, which comes out at 8:30 in the morning on Friday. We want to see if that's increasing or decreasing. Consensus is 70%. Prior was 0.20%. So keep an eye out on that. And then also the jobless claim, that's going to come out. Also important to take a look at that. Mortgage numbers, not so important, but let's see how mortgage application, more likely we expect that's probably going to be a negative, as -5. All right. Big weekend earnings. The big mega caps are announcing. So this week we have to pay attention to what they're going to say. The market is going to move. Remember, these things will move the markets in one way, shape, or form. So what are the big guys going to say? We got Boeing, you got Meta, you got Alphabet tomorrow, Google. Remember, streaming, Netflix got hits. They lost subscribers. It's about advertisement. Google. How are their YouTube numbers? They also have subscribers on YouTube. Is YouTube subscribership going down? Right? So Spotify subscribership's going down. So these are things we are going to be aware of, because it is going to tell us what's happening in the overall market and how is the market going to react. These are the things that it is looking for this week. Travel's doing pretty well so far, but here's the thing with travel, right? Hotels are really, really expensive. So yeah, you can go to a place, but right now hotels are charging $500 for a regular room. How long is that gonna last, right? So again, I think these moves are gonna be short-lived if they go to the top. We have to really see, inflation. The real numbers of inflation are starting to come out, and the effects of that is starting to come out. But we'll see. All right, so let's just get to it. As far as what are we looking for? I'm gonna start the overall week here. I'm gonna start here. And what are we looking? We're just gonna let me see who's out there. All right, what's up, James? Let's see. Market environment right now. So right now, as we can tell, we're looking at the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, and the Russell. So right now, S&P 500, we broke the 50-day moving average on the Russell, right? And on the S&P 500. Let me just make this a little bit bigger for you guys. But overall, as you can see, this thing just started, right? So we had an initial drop right here from the highs to the lows here, about 14%, right? So Then we rallied up from here, 14% up to this area here. And let me just see what that looks like. So we're going to add some Fibonacci's. Not that I watch these every day. I don't, but I do use them. But Fibonacci retracements, if we go from the highs here to the low, you're going to see that we only went high. We broke 61%. We couldn't really hold it. We broke it for 1, 2, 3, 4. Tried to bounce and never could bounce. And then quickly went down below. So more than likely, according to Fibonacci's, there is a strong possibility we're at the 23rd retracement, and more than likely we're probably going to head back down to all the way back down to this level here to 41.14. Is that going to happen today? No. Just saying that this is a possibility of Fibonacci retracement. And then you have the extensions, which means that we can probably go right into 38.68. So remember, I'm going to take these off because that's a lot of noise. Just get it right there. Hide or remove. Okay. But more than likely, if we start looking for a pullback, and again, this is 14%. What's 20%? I'm just going to give you a number here from the highs. 20%, we're looking at 38.50. Not to say we're going to get there today. That's just saying that's what 20% is from the all-time highs. Now, today, can we retest that 4,100? That is a possibility because everybody's talking about that. But we broke the 50. MACDs are breaking down, so we are bearish right now. This is bearish. This is 100% bearish. We broke the 50. We have a higher low forming. We had a consolidation here. More than likely, we're probably going to stay in this area right here. Would not go long. Today's pretty simple, and I'll tell you what I mean by that. Right now, what's going to happen today? I think that it's going to be dependent on what the overall market is going to do. Let's see who's out there. Okay, what's up, Moses? So keep in mind, NASDAQ working its way lower, big mega tax, gonna go lower. We're probably going to hit this level of 13,000. RUT probably going to hit the lows here of 1895. Now, here's the deal, guys. This is the low that everybody's watching on XPX. What happens there? Last time it happened, and remember, there was a lot of fear here, but there was a lot of buying here, okay? A lot of buying. Could that happen? Yes, that is a possibility. We're going to be looking at these levels and to see what's going to happen. So don't fall asleep on the wheel on these trades. All right. As far as the, let me see, E-minis. Well, let's go to the VIX. The VIX is climbing today. Okay, we've climbed, still climbing. We're still in that 30% percent up here in fear. As you can tell, if I zoom back, it's still going higher. But we're extending here. More likely, we need fear to subside a little bit, maybe to that 28. What happens at 28? Does it bounce and continue higher? Or does it subside a little bit, right? We'll see. And I think it's just really about mega. I think this is an overreaction. All right. Treasury notes still climbing, okay? 3%. The market is adjusting to these treasury notes here, okay, to the notes being at 3%. Remember, when these things move, they're going to move. The market's going to adjust, and then it's going to balance itself out. That's what I'm noticing with the treasury notes. But everything is down right now, depending on these. Now, as far as the E-minis, if you zoom out here, I think that the E-minis is going to balance itself out in this area right here of 43.10 to about 41.90. I think since a strong move has developed, it is going to balance itself out, maybe closer to the 50. That's my suspicion. We see now. Now, does it mean we can go lower? Yes, we can go lower. But I just think that there's so many people selling, showing short the market. They need to get out of those positions, so they're going to have to adjust and go long. So right now, if we're looking at the market right now, we rallied off the lows of 42.22 or 42.18, and this happened 42.18. Okay, so we rallied off of those lows pretty nicely this morning. Not too bad, but we're up now 42.38. So again, we'll see how far can this go. Right now, we're trying to rally. It is being sold off in this area, 42.42. So if we can take out 42.14, 42.50, then more than likely we're probably going to head and retest the 43.10, which probably is going to coincide with the 50-day moving average on the E-minis. We're going into a squeeze here on the 15-minute time frame. So again, watch that 42.50 to be taken out for this squeeze to start going higher. Doesn't mean we're going higher. We're just now going to fulfill. We need some relief here. Let's go higher. What happens here? Is it put time or is it call time? Again, we're going to find out. I would say puts, calls. We need some more basing patterns. We need more V shapes. So not noticing that, but let's dive in. Let's look into it. The XPX right now, E-minis at 42.39. We close at 42.67. So we are, if we have to open today, 42.42, that puts me at 42.52. So it puts it a little bit lower here, still going down and climbing here, coming to the end, maybe coming back to meet that 50-day moving average on the XPX. Let's see where this means, maybe around 42.90, 42.80, maybe around there. All right. The overall market right now, what are we doing? We're basically nothing looks good. Guys, look, it's all about Tesla. Tesla come out with great earnings, like amazing margins, killed margins. If Tesla's not up, I don't think it's easy. Tesla up, everything else down. But if Tesla can't go up today, if it can't hold 980, then we're probably going to go down. As you can tell, look at Tesla. Tesla went down to that 960 pre-market, got bought. It's being bought below 980. So far, that is the case. Okay, it's being bought. So, but if you look at Tesla on the daily, it's going sideways. It could come down here to this 930, 920. It could. But right now, as I know, it is being bought below 980, up to 930. Still working its way lower, but it's trying to rally here, all right? So it's really about Tesla. Tesla working its way higher right now. What happens at that 996? Being sold pre-market 994. I'm going to put the alert right here. I'm going to see if Tesla can break that 996. If it can, maybe it can go back up to this 1034. There's a 1009 in here somewhere, but it's rallying right now. Okay, so Tesla is rallying. Amazon trying to rally. What happens at 2909? Google trying to rally. Let's see what happens here at the squeeze at 2409. Can these things rally a little bit? Just a little bit. We're not asking for a lot. Lam Research, Goldman, Netflix is squeezing. Netflix is squeezing here. Let's look at Netflix. All right, Netflix squeezing. Squeezing. All right. Spiders. Okay, so real quick on spiders. Can we rally here? Okay, we're starting to rally. Got sold off at this 425. 425 being sold off. If it can take that out. Coming to the end here. Is this a continuation? Is it ending and needing dissolving a little higher, maybe up to that 431, right? We got 4,360 all week. 436, 436, 436 all week. We need to get above that. Can we this week? Don't know. But we're at the lower end. Can we go higher? But short term, in the next 15 minutes that we're open, 425. Can it take out 425? Okay. If it does, probably could go to 436. The 50-day is going to meet us there. Let's see what happens there. If we get above 436, then we can climb a little bit. Okay? That's 431. 436 is right here. It's a long way up. But remember, all paths lead back to the 50. This could be a 50-day move. Is it going to happen today? Don't know. Probably going to happen sometime this week, I suspect. It's not going to be a panic sell, I don't think, all weekend long. S&P, because remember, we need emotional heads to kind of like relax a little bit, and that's what's happening on Mondays. Okay, so market's gonna balance itself out. So let's see how we react to that 424, 425. Could be a squeeze here, and let's see if things are going to change in the next 45 minutes. I would say up, but let's see 425. Probably could hit 431, 436. Possibly. Okay. If you have access to the Patreon, socials on the Patreon. Okay, so we got that. Qs. Coming to the end. More than likely, getting sold off of that 325. We had 2 days of selling. What happens to that 324 to 425? If this starts curling, this is a number 3 exhaustion sell. Or does it break through and start consolidating maybe around this 336? Watch it. 1 minute time frame going higher, starting to rally into the open. That's good, but what happens at the open? Remember, that's 45 candles right there. On the IWM, coming to the end, same type of pattern. What happens at 191? Starting to rally. Being sold at 191.27. Could rally. At some moment, we're going to meet this 50-day. Don't know where. 198, 196, 195. Somewhere in there. We should meet it. Short term, what happens right here on the 50? Does it squeeze? Does it have 198? Maybe. All right. Don't overdo it. Remember, trade 1, 2. Let's look at Tesla. Tesla still rallying. Twitter. Holding, not selling off. Apple starting to move. All I'm looking for, guys, I'm looking to see, are they coming back into Apple? All right, Apple's moving pre-market, 160. Can Apple hit that 50-day moving at 165, or is it going to sell off? Remember, if we sell off right now, that is a panic sell, emotional sell. Something big is about to happen. This China news on COVID is picking up. They're shutting down more, so China's preparing itself for something big to happen. Don't know what that big thing is, but we'll see. We're looking for any versions of panic sales to happen. That's what day 2s and day 3s are. All right, guys, this is what I'm doing this morning. I'm hedged already, but I want to be hedged more. Gonna see how the market reacts to that 424, 426 on the SPY. If it does, and I start noticing breaking here, this bar start breaking above 0, maybe up, retest, and higher. Maybe a basing pattern today, right? So maybe not a breakout. I don't think the market's going to move pretty much that big today because there's not a lot of earnings reports. I think the biggest one's going to be tomorrow. But let's see how it reacts. Let's see if it can take out that 425. Let's see. All right, guys, that's what I'm looking for today. Just gonna wait and see how the market reacts at the open. We are now about 40 minutes. 425 takes that out. Can probably start working his way up to 431, 436. But I think 436 is probably going to retest. What happens at 436? Don't know. We're at the bottom range. We need to alleviate some of the selling that's occurring right now. All right, that's it, guys. All right, guys, go out there, go get it, stay green. Let me know what's going down, and all right, well, I'll see you guys after. All right, bye-bye.